how can we feed 9 billion people by 2050? This is the question that we've been forced to answer as the threat of an impending global food shortage has come to light over the past decade. With 98% of people in developing countries depending on agriculture, people may starve and governments may fall. So it's estimated that we need to produce 70% more food by the year 2050, with one agricultural data technology company, Grow Intelligence, even claiming that when accounting for nutritional value instead of just mass and weight metrics that have been traditionally used in these calculations, we can expect a 214 trillion calorie deficit by the year 2027. In American terms, that is more Big Macs than McDonald's has ever produced. And even so, think about this. This is assuming that we take every surplus calorie produced here in South America, North America, and Europe, where a lot of this produce is coming from, and we're exporting it solely to China, India, and Africa. So this is not a realistic model. What I really want to focus on right now is food waste. Keep in mind that something like this, there's no magic pill, and food waste alone here is not going to eclipse the need for an increased efficiency in food production. But food management innovation will still play a really critical role in any multivariable path for global food security. One such emerging innovation is the convergence of the Internet of Things and blockchain technology. So net food loss in developing countries equates to all of the food produced in sub-Saharan Africa combined, which adds up to a staggering 223 million metric tons. And a lot of this food loss comes from inconsistencies in the food supply chain. Inventories aren't recorded, suppliers aren't informed, and quality isn't taken into account. As a result, 28% of food in developing nations is going to waste. Now, back to the buzzwords. With access to blockchains, decentralized and tamper-resistant ledger, efficiency and accountability within the supply chain now become a requisite for conducting business. One such application of this model has been dubbed the cold chain. And essentially what this does is it uses affordable, smart sensor technology to ensure that produce is being kept refrigerated at proper temperatures throughout its journey from harvest to retail. Now, is something like this feasible? Well, the cold chain market is projected to grow at an annual rate of 11.17% through the year 2023, with China and India taking the lead. My team and I had the opportunity to fly out to a poultry plant on the outskirts of Moscow to get a better understanding of how some small-scale firms in the region could stand to gain from implementing this cold chain technology in hopes of catching up to the big names in Russia's expanding meat production economy.
My friend, I give you good chicken, I promise. Да, I get gold. Okay. Alright, go get.
You need chicken?
We need chicken. Okay.
The global food supply crisis is pretty freaking huge, and it goes far beyond the points that I talked about here today. Unfortunately, I couldn't get into deep detail about some of the other things that are being implemented as well, but hopefully this gives you some information on some of the steps that are being taken to move the ball forward and hopefully solve this global food crisis once and for all.